It has been a very wild and very wet first half here from Montour. It's 21-14 Mars. The visitors lead the Montour Spartans. Points off turnovers, the key in that first half. We welcome you to the UPMC Sports Medicine Halftime Show. I'm Robbie Mikowski, along with a guy dressed as former Penn Trafford and Pitt star, Chris Schneider. Chris, what a first half of football we've seen.
Great first half. Both teams came out excited to be here, but a lot of mistakes.
You know, you talk about the stakes being as high as they are. The story in that first half, turnovers and the ensuing points that come after it.
Well, yeah, I mean, it started off with Montour not able to get the ball out of his hands. Mars jumps on the ball, creates a short field. They're able to take it into the end zone for a quick score. You got to do that whenever the team gives you an opportunity with a short field. Get on it. And then here, see the interception. Mars plants, interception sets up a scoring opportunity for Montour. And they capitalize. So both teams early in this first half turn the football over.
How do you have to be careful as we look at the second half? We see a Hasselou throwing the pick there to Robbie Carmody. What's this weather going to play in the second half with regard to turnovers?
Well, you know, ball security is a big thing, especially with a wet football. But really, that last turnover, questionable play call, I think backed up in your own end zone. But they took a chance. They wanted to try to see if they could get a play over the top. They turned the football over. Mars capitalized. Turnovers has kept Mars in this football game.
It's a 7-point game and a very good one thus far that has seen Ori Reineman score 3 touchdowns for Mars. He's not even the first-string running back. It's Josh Schultheis. Now, he is injured and is not going to play the rest of the year. But how about Schultheis? He's a guy that's rushed for over 3,300 yards and 51 touchdowns in his sophomore and junior season combined. Even though he can't help his team on the field, he's been able to help them quite a bit off of it. This was the year Josh Schultheis was supposed to step into the spotlight for the Mars Fightin' Planets. During his first 2 years in high school, he ran for over 3,300 yards and 51 touchdowns. Mars opened the 2014 season at Indiana, and near the end of the first quarter, Schultheis already had 78 yards rushing before tragedy struck. On this seemingly innocent play, Schultheis broke his tibia and damaged several ligaments around his ankle.
I thought it was a twisted ankle at first. I mean, I felt the pop, so I figured, maybe I just twisted it bad, so I'd be back in a couple weeks. And so I was upset about that. And then I talked to there was an orthopedic doctor at the game, and he said that chances are the outside bone is broken, which I still didn't believe him. I thought he was lying to me.
Unfortunately for Josh, he was telling the truth.
We all thought it was just going to be like a tweaked ankle or something, nothing big. And then the second drive came about, and Josh still wasn't in the game. It's like, holy crap.
When we found out after, you just felt terrible for him because he's our leader, and he works so hard. But we got to push through it. He's only one guy.
Schultheis felt the same way. He quickly made the decision that even though he couldn't play on Friday night, he still wanted to be part of the team.
It was Saturday morning. I woke up and I was like, I'm going to practice Monday. I don't care if I have a cast on. It doesn't matter. So I did. I came back and watched the film. The first 8 minutes of the film was when I was playing, but then I knew I wanted to be a part of it because I've been here for 4 years, even longer than that, through 8th grade. So it's become part of me, so I wouldn't miss it.
Since he's been out, he's been helping me a ton. After drives, he'll come to me on the sideline and talk to me, help me make adjustments and stuff. But, yeah, he's taking it pretty good for, how bad it was.
Before the injury, Schultheis was a lock to receive a football scholarship at some level in college. And his head coach believes that hasn't changed.
Josh will play in college. He's determined. He's got the best work ethic we've ever had here. I've been here, 25 years or so, but he's probably the #1 guy as far as work ethic. When Josh puts his mind to something, Josh gets it done, and he will get it done.
Well, you heard from Ori Reineman, 3 touchdowns in this first half. Chris, what do you think this offense would be like had they had Schultheis?
Well, I think it would be very, very dominant. But I think it's really a tribute to the program that Mars has built. They have a system. They're interchangeable parts. Their best player gets hurt the first game of the year. They plug some guys in, and the system continues to work. Guys stepping up when guys go down. I think it speaks volumes about Coach Heinauer's system and how they run it and how they execute it.
Scott Heinauer, 155-90 in his career as a head coach of the Mars Fightin' Planets. Now, concussions, they play a big role in the sport of football, and especially at the high school level. But as the folks at UPMC Sports Medicine will show you, they also have a big part in the sport of auto racing, and in fact, with the biggest star in the entire sport, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Take a look.
When the tire blew, I was going about 200